hope you grabbed your water because Ewanike is now going to work us out. She's going to show us some exercises to prepare us for a fitness retreat. So get ready and let's go. Ewanike, what are we doing?
Well, Stacy, we are going to do some activities that require absolutely no equipment.
Awesome.
So they can be done as we travel, but also when we are in our homes and when we are in the gyms, wherever we find ourselves. These are activities that we can do using just our body weight.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
So we're going to start with a cardiovascular activity. We're going to do a jumping jack, and then we're going to increase the intensity of our jumping jack, and Lance is going to do all of the high intensity versions of our exercises.
Yay.
Yay! We have someone who can do all the star jumps really high for us. And then we're going to ask you, please, to show us a modified version of these activities.
Okay.
So we're going to start first with a jumping jack, and we're going to transition into a star jack, okay? So let's do jumping jack, starting with our feet together. This is a cardiovascular activity, which, of course, will help us when we're out and about and wanting to go from long hikes and walks when we're traveling. So here we go. We're going to do some jacks. Ready? Let's begin. So that's our basic jack, and we can increase that intensity and go into a star jack. All right. How'd that feel?
That felt good to
Did
me.
you get the heart rate up a little bit?
Yes.
All right. So next what we're going to do is go into a squat. And the squat uses our total lower half of our body, but it also requires that we have some strength in our core as well.
Great for the booty too.
So we're going to, it is good for the booty, absolutely. So let's go into a squat, and we're going to add an active stretch, a knee hug. Got that?
Okay.
So let's do our squat, raise the knee, place here.
Got it.
And lift. Nice. Take your time and raise those arms out front for balance.
So if I have bad knees, can I just come down a little bit? Is
Just
that
do
okay?
a mini squat.
Okay.
Exactly. You don't have to come all the way down. Let's just do a couple more here, guys. How does that feel?
That feels good.
It does? Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for showing those different versions. Now what we're going to do is to do a stretch along with an upper body activity. We're going to do an inchworm, and then we're going to do a push-up with that inchworm, okay? So we're going to stand with the feet together, and this stretch is going to come into a forward bend, reaching for your toes. And we don't have to actually touch the toes if that's not where we are today. Keep the knees softly bent and walk all the way out for me into a plank. Okay. Wonderful. So here our hands are going to come slightly wider than our shoulder width apart as we prepare for the push-up. And then we're going to do two different versions, exactly. One on our knees and then one with the legs straight. So let's get a push-up in here, bringing the chest down to our elbow height. You guys are really strong. All the way back up. Excellent. And then please come onto your toes for me, Stacy. Back to your plank position and walk your hands back to your feet. There's that stretch again to the back of the legs, and then come all the way up.
I like that.
Okay, you like that? So that's a total body
Okay.
activity, and it feels good because you've opened up the lower back. How many times do we sit at our desk all day and then you get up and you're like, you feel nice and creaky? So that's a good stretch. And then you also have stretched out your upper body and worked on the strength of your upper body as well.
Okay.
Okay. So let's move a little bit more.
Okay.
We're going to actually go into some leaping activities, okay? So let's start to the left of our space a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna leap to the right. What we're gonna do is to take a huge leap and run in place 4 steps and then come back to where we started.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
So let's do that. Let's leap. And so what we have here, a couple different versions. Stacy is doing high knees, and Lance and I are doing a fast run. Good. So what this activity does, in a very small space, we're able to get the heart rate up,
Yep.
to move those legs, the largest muscles in our body,
Absolutely.
okay, as well as to increase our cardiovascular activity.
Even with the modified, I felt it right in here.
You did?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just doing those high knee raises gets the heart rate up.
Yeah.
And this is, again, helping us to increase our strength,
Okay.
our flexibility, as well as our cardiovascular, our endurance.
Okay.
When we're doing active adventures and we're out all day from one activity to the next, we have to have some endurance.
Okay.
So this is preparing us for that.
All right.
All right. So, do you know what a burpee is?
No, plenty about burpees.
Lance, what about you? Okay, so we're gonna go into a burpee, but we're gonna add a twist.
Okay.
Literally, we're gonna do a side climber. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you guys demonstrate this one.
Yay. Okay.
So starting with your burpee, let's do a deep squat.
Deep squat.
Placing your hands flat. Again, shoulder width apart. And then you're gonna jump back or step back. Wonderful. So that's the modification. And from here, jump the feet to the side of the left hand or step. So holding this position in and of itself is work.
It
You're
is.
using your core, you're engaging yourself. All right, let's go back to the center, to your plank. And then the feet come to the outside of the right hand. Hold and contract. Nice job. Come back to the center. And either jump or step your feet into your hands. Come all the way up with a nice jump. I'll do that part with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So let's put that all together, all of those steps.
Okay.
And I'll do it with you. Ready? Squat, jump or step back to your left, center, to the right, center, to the center, and up. One more time, guys. Down. Go for it. To the center, to the left, in the middle, and up.
I like that.
Nice job.
Good job.
Back to that same position of strength.
Okay.
And we're going to jack the feet in and out, okay? So let's get that stretch again into your forward bend.
Okay.
Walk the hands here, out. Hold nice and strong. There we go. So Stacy, show us the position for the step out, and then we'll do the full intensity with the jack right here. The feet move as you hold the body nice and still. Keep going. Excellent, and stop. So let's walk the hands back into the feet. Come up and take a nice stretch, bringing the arms all the way overhead.
I like the
Down
stretch.
and exhale. Yes.
So I noticed a lot of the exercises worked your core today.
Yes.
I feel like that was helpful when you did that surfing expedition.
Absolutely.
The getting up from the
popping
surfboard,
up.
the popping up.
Which is similar to popping up from your burpee.
Yeah.
Holding your plank position.
Yep.
Having that core strength allowed you on that wave, that water which is moving, and you're balancing yourself to have the strength to do just that, to pop up onto
Yeah.
that board. So important. But it's also important when you're out and you're trekking and you're hiking on uneven surfaces or running on the beach.
Yep.
Okay? So learning how to properly control your core, to be strong in that area, helps you in so many different activities. Zip lining.
Okay.
When you're having to hold your body weight
Yeah.
and you're zipping through the canopy of, you know, the trees, absolutely. It's connected to everything.
Okay.
All of your extremities. First, that movement begins within your core.
I love that these are moves that we could do anywhere.
Yes, right in your own
Yeah,
home.
Right in your own home. In a
Absolutely.
park.
And no equipment necessary.
No equipment necessary.
Kids, you see how if we put these exercises together that we've just practiced, and we went from the modified versions all the way up to the high intensity versions that you demonstrated for us, Lance, and we challenged ourselves to do small intensity of time to greater intensity of time, we would get stronger. And we would be able to do any type of active adventure that we wanted to.
Okay. I'm ready for a retreat now.
I know that's right.